Now, hello, everybody. I hope you can all hear me and see me where that's appropriate. It's not reached YouTube yet. Here we go. That's it. Good. Everything's working. So I had the intro running, but it didn't. I didn't press the right button again. At least I realised it early this time. Not the last time we went through the whole hour with no pictures. Right. Okay. Welcome everybody. Let's bring in Keith and Peter.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, all.
And welcome, all of you, including you. Oh, and Alison's in. Good. Okie doke. Right, I'll put you back into the background. Press the wrong thing. I'm good at this, you know. You noticed.
A bit more practice, and you'll get it wrong completely.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to be missing 2 weeks. I should be completely at a loss when I come back. But yeah, just to let everybody know, I'll tell you again later. There will be some who come in later, but I'm not around for the next 2 weeks. It's not one long holiday. It's just a couple of appointments that I can't change. So regrettably, I should be missing 2 weeks. And then when we come back, we'll be into Christmas decorations, I think, which I look forward to. I like that sort of thing. So, has somebody got some sound on somewhere? I can hear a bit of an echo. No, seems to have gone.
No, not my sound.
No, I'm turned off on YouTube, so
Okay, fine, lovely. I just thought I caught a glimpse, but it was probably me. We won't worry about it. Right, okie doke. Let's have a look at what we're going to be turning. It's that's a better view. Merbau, which is what is it? African?
no, it's Papua New Guinean.
That's of course it is.
And it's a rosewood from the rosewood family. But it's
softer than
one.
Yeah, softer than some rosewoods are. Yeah, I've not turned it before, so I'm looking forward to turning it. And as I said in my description, I want to try and make a fairly thin bowl, but I'm not promising anything because I'm going to see how it turns as to how thin I go with it. It's not as densely grained as rosewood normally is, so therefore it may not turn thin. So we'll see. But anyway, I should get on with that, and perhaps if Peter, if you could tell us who's in.
Indeed. And we have first in was Sid's repurposing. Norman Greenwell, some bloke called Andy H is for turning. Rob at Copper Owl Wood turning.
You want to cover the keyboards before you fire it off?
Yep, I will. Honest, I will.
Michael McEwen. Tommy's work. Chris Dodds. Good day, Chris. Roger Kent. Alison. Good afternoon, Alison. David J. Heath, the Gill Hunter. And I think that is all at the moment. Anybody? Let know. Put your name again. You've missed me.
It's a little bit too high. Oh dear. Sorry. Where have they gone? There they are.
Malcolm Douglas has just joined in.
Hello, Malcolm.
Oh, good afternoon, Malcolm.
Welcome.
And also Clive Rogerson.
Yes. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Hope you enjoy this little bowl. I've turned this Merbau before, which is where Andy got it from, and as he hadn't turned it, I said, right, take that small, it's only a small one, and have a go. It does turn and finish quite nice, but you do need, I've found, sharp tools, proper presentation, and not too fast a speed, because it doesn't. It tended to finish a lot better off a slower speed than it did on maximum
Right.
speed.
I have sharpened the tools, so that's one thing I've got right. Where's it gone? There it is. The homemade tool.
Greg Alexander's joined us as well. Welcome, Greg.
So I missed that.
Greg Alexander has joined us.
Oh, right. Tommy, have you said Tommy?
A long time ago.
Tommy's Workshop, I did indeed.
Oh, right. Yeah. Did you? Right. Okay. Missed that as well. Nothing new there. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, that's all right. Got a nice colour to it.
Robert Dolman has just joined us as well. Good afternoon, Robert.
Hello, Robert. Yeah, well, that's a nice red bit. Doesn't taste too good, but
You're not supposed to be eating it.
oh, did I get that wrong?
Ward Wilson has just joined us as well.
Hello, Ward.
On the banks of the Colorado River.
Oh yes.
Or as he puts it, the west coast of Arizona.
I'm glad he's explained that because that was bothering me. Oh, God, dear me. Right, so that's got rid of all the bits that were missing.
Now the red that you can see is actually the sapwood. The heartwood, it goes quite brown.
Yeah, the opposite side is
in various tones.
and significantly lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an unusual tree in that respect.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. But no, it's a lovely red on this side here. It doesn't. This camera's not doing it justice at all.
No.
There's a surprise. Now then, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a little foot. I think I'll curve it. I don't think I'll have steps. I prefer a nice gentle curve. So that's what we're going to do.
Richard Phelan's in. Hi, Richard.
Hello,
Hello,
Richard.
Richard.
Yeah. Just round that bottom piece off. So it just disappears nice and gently down to the foot. I think that foot's a bit deep. Oh no, that's all right. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, taking that nice and gently, and it's come up very well compared to the first cut. I might just trim the foot a little bit.
But Turnings by Barry's just joined us as well.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Barry.
Good afternoon, Barry.
I see what you mean about cutting it gently, Keith. That
Yeah.
made a huge difference. Right, I can remove the mortise. Oh, I'll use that one. I like
Rex
my.
B's come in as well.
Hello, Rex.
Question on there from Rex. Does the centre ring help the mortise, or is it just for looks? Not quite
Centre
sure.
ring. Oh, if you put a line round it, it's purely for decoration.
Right.
If that's what you mean, it doesn't make any difference to the efficiency of the.
I think what he's. I think he got ahead of himself because you've just taken the centre out.
Oh, I see. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just hadn't got around to doing that.
Reading his next conversation or next comment on there.
Right. Yeah. No, I wanted to get the bowl. I was playing with the timber, basically, finding out how it does cut, because it's the first time I've turned Merbau. But anyway, that looks fine. Just trim up that and I can sand it. It's largely experimental, this one, for me. That's fine. That's good. Oh, I've got a slight, ever so slight.
Quite reasonable. Yeah. You could always just put a couple of rings around that and leave it.
Could do, yeah. Just it might be going in for a competition.
Which, I mean, taking the foot off us completely or getting rid of the mortise.
Yeah, I can do. Well, I'd leave the mortise as a recess, but it wouldn't be the dovetail.
Yeah, leave.
Just round it all in, and
yes.
yeah, make it an integral part of the design. That's better. That's better. I had a slight lump in the middle.
Katie's just joined us as well, Cornish maid.
Hello, Katie.
And Benjamin joined as well.
Is he?
Ben as well.
Oh, yes, he's up there.
Hello,
all coming out of the woodwork today.
Hello,
then.
Katie.
if I can repeat, as I will do several times during this afternoon's session, I'm not here for the next 2 Tuesdays. Just have appointments that I can't change. So
Can you readjust the camera because you've pulled it towards you?
I have, haven't I? Which one is it? Not that one. This one.
That's the one. That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's too much light almost, isn't it? Let's try. No, that's even worse. Okay. It's probably
Martin
my main.
Shepherd's in for a little bit as well.
Hello, Martin.
Afternoon, Martin.
Seeing you
Just
on Sunday.
While you're not actually turning at the moment, I'll just mention Andy is on 20 subscribers. Needs 10 more for 400. So
You're breaking up a bit, Pete, this time.
Yeah, that was 490.
All right.
Yeah, we missed the 400 number.
390.
Sorry, 390. Beg your pardon.
At the moment. See if we get him up to 400.
That would be lovely if I could. I don't chase numbers, but having got so close.
It's Merbau, Rex. It's Papua New Guinean Merbau, which is a oh God, I've forgotten it again now.
A form of rosewood.
Rosewood, yeah. But it's very soft against the African rosewood.
Yes, which is a very different beast altogether, yeah.
Yeah.
Roy's the boys have joined in as well. Hello, Roy.
Hello, Roy. Douglas Munham as well.
Hello, Douglas.
Katie, it's classified as a hardwood, but it is a fairly soft wood to work.
Yeah, it's a lot softer than the other rosewood I have turned in the past. Give that a little bit of a spin, but I should be turning it over and redoing this afterwards. That's not bad. Finishes nicely.
Get some sanding sealer on there, it will do.
Yeah. But no, I haven't. There's no sign of having to reverse it on this side. We might have to when we get onto the inside, but yep, that's lovely. Lovely. Tell your mother. I think I should do it with you know what I'm trying to say, don't you?
Yeah.
Wax. Yorkshire grit, that's what I'm trying to say.
Roy, if you've got some pen blanks that have got Merbau on them and they are red, it probably means that they're more from the sapwood, and this is one of the odd woods that the sapwood has got more colour than the heartwood. And some of the pen blanks I've had have been very red.
Oh, because they come from the outside of the tree. Yeah,
Because yeah,
that's looking quite nice. That's good. That I like that. I don't know how much you can see of the colour there. It's actually quite nice. Oh,
it's a bit muted against what it actually is.
yeah, I'm sure it is. So I missed a few bits because I had it spinning. Oh no, it's just more absorbent in places. The wax will sort that out. Yeah, it looks as though it's short of sanding seal in there, but it's not. In fact, have a double dose, so I know it's not that. Right, quick Yorkshire grit. And a bit of Hampshire Sheen microcrystalline to finish. And I will be buffing it later as well. Probably not on this session, but it will be buffed at some point. Come on, dry. It's nearly there.
Rex, it's Merbau, Merbau.
It's better. It's quite nice to turn, I have to say. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to be, but it is. Nice to have a surprise like that.
Douglas Mungham's on a mission again. Please don't forget to press the like button, everybody.
Thank you, Douglas. And subscribe if you haven't, as Peter mentioned earlier. I haven't even looked at that figure for months and months now. Just happened to catch a glimpse of it this morning. I thought, oh, that's exciting. That's nearly 400. Yes, that looks very brown on the screen, doesn't it?
It's very muted, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not doing any justice. I'll put it on one of the other cameras in a bit, see if they change it, because that camera always was a bit washed out looking. In fact, it used to be dreadful before I adjusted it. One day I'll treat myself to a whole new set of cameras. Because they're all ever so cheap, these. And it does show. Right. Oh, losing my headset. Next one. Take it up to 2000 grit, isn't it, this one? may put some decorative lines in this when I turn it back over afterwards, just to get rid of this mounting point. Just
Chris
a
from Bailey's Woodworks is it joined us.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris. Ben jamming is his usual self again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Andy's channel. And if you want to help support what he does, feel free to donate to his PayPal account, which you can find by searching for my name. Well done, Ben.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I've always maintained that I don't do this to earn money, so therefore I don't put anything on by way of earning money. I do it because I enjoy doing it.
That's right.
So
if you want to earn money, choose a different pastime.
Yeah.
I mean, I sell my products to pay a little bit towards the materials, the ones I have to buy, which is not an awful lot.
And it's never enough, is it?
No. But I enjoy the selling bit as well. Just talking to people. I spent the whole of Saturday at the Harvest Fair in Pulborough here, just talking to people about wood turning.
Mm.
I really enjoyed it. I talked to a couple of wood turners who can look a bit intimidating sometimes, but they were fine. I think we got 1 or 2 new members for the club as well.
Oh, good.
Just hope so. We'll see what happens. You never know. It's easy to promise, isn't it?
Mm.
Sometimes an easy get out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. But no, I sold, I don't know, 150 quid's worth of stuff or something. So I was quite pleased. Not bad for one day. It's the best I've done all this year. It's been such a bad year for selling stuff with COVID and everything else. Right. Certainly doesn't put me in the super tax bracket, let's put it that way.
Hmm.
Right, Chucky, there it is. I'm going to take my jacket off. It's getting too hot. The sun's still shining.
Hit and miss up here.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing because we're only, 7 or 8 miles apart? Something like that.
Less than 10 anyway.
Less than 10, certainly, yeah. Oh, that's a nice bit of colour. Let's see if we can find another camera which might show it a bit. Does that show it better? Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
That's
More
the reddy
accurate.
bit. Yeah, that's the slightly reddy bit there. And you can see it's distinctly paler on this side. Lovely little blush there. Yep. Right, I know this is running off true. Yes, it is. Good. Oh, don't knock it around. Stick that down there out of the way. Let's see how we go.
Can we go back to the original camera?
Yep, we certainly can. There you go. Dum-de-dum-dum. Let's try that one.
I think your tool rest's a bit high, Andy.
It is, isn't it?
You're
I haven't got
better
round.
off having the handle lower than tool rest too high.
Yep. should have trued that up a bit, which it has. Good. Still cutting nicely. So all's well.
You've got 30 watching you and you've been running 32 minutes, mate.
Lovely, thank you.
Michael McKeown's doing a runner. He's going back off to the tool store.
That's not bad. I'll go a little bit more than that, but not too much more.
Question from Martin to you, Andy, because I didn't know. Did you drill a chucking point before with a Forstner bit?
Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that off camera because my drill's over the other side of the workshop.
Katie's got to go as well, unfortunately.
Bye, Katie. Catch you later.
Georgia doing a lunch omelette. Well, that's not feeling bad. Not feeling bad at all.
Wesley Hannah's just popped up on the screen. Hello. Hi,
Hello, Wesley.
Hello, Wesley.
I haven't got any lower, so. That's better. Just the thickness of the tool. Right, I know it's not flat on the bottom yet. I'll just check and see how much I've got left in the way of space. So we have that on there. And that bit on there. Oh, we've got plenty. 10 mil or more. That's fine then.
Slightly out of focus on the camera, Andy. I don't know whether
Was
you
it?
can adjust that.
Oh, I can. I don't know why that's gone, but
That's
better, isn't
better.
it? Yeah, don't know why that's changed because I don't even touch that one up that end.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
that's
you're
down
2
to,
inches deeper, aren't you?
yes, true. That's down to 5 or 6 mil now. I'll time I've sanded it, I think that'll be fine because that'll match pretty much what I've done around the edge here. That's a little bit thicker there. So let's do a little bit more down the bottom of the curve. That'll get it somewhere close then. I don't think we want to go much more than that. Nope, that's it. That's where it's staying. So sand it. I'll just round that off slightly with the. I don't mind it fractionally thicker at the bottom because it does give it a little bit more weight. So that's absolutely fine. Super spiffing. 20 minutes to sand it. I think we can manage that.
Rex B's got a question. What is that metal bar for? Measuring thickness?
Oh, sorry. Yes, the
So he doesn't make a
depth.
funnel.
The depth. Yeah, absolutely. The depth gauge. I set this all up without the without the bowl on there. No, you can't see that. Hello, what's happened?
Well, you banged the camera again.
I mustn't have. There it is.
And it's
Watered the focus.
ooh, yeah, that's better.
Right, so this device just sits on the bed of the lathe, and it's set so that when the two bits of timber down here that you can't see, let's try that one. Yeah, just there. When those two bits touch, I would be all the way through. In other words, it's set up to hit the chuck of the jaw. So that tells me exactly how much timber I've got left at the bottom of the bowl, which is about 5 mil. So time of sanding that down, that's going to be absolutely spot on. So yes, it's pinch from Wayne, who has one of these that he uses regularly. Homemade, as you can tell. I could never deny that. But it works. It works very well.
Camera.
Oh yeah. Thank God. Good job you're there, you know.
We're here to watch it, not to guess what
Oh,
you're
okay.
doing.
I'll put the dust extraction on before you remind me. I think if I was more familiar with the timber, I could have gone a little bit thinner, but I don't really see much point because the first time you knock it against anything, it's broken, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no point.
So this is absolutely fine. This will be strong enough, and it will be strong enough to turn around and grip on the coals jaws to just turn off the bits I want to do on the bottom. Which it looks as though I might just get time to do today, which will be nice. Actually finish something for a change. It looks worse when it's spinning than it does when it's not.
Yeah,
we'll just
it's still visible. Whack it in reverse and do it that way.
Yeah, yeah. It's not bad though. I mean, I've turned much worse.
Yeah, yeah, Wesley. It was only a tube that come off the dust extractor last week, which was above.
Yeah, I mended that.
Yeah.
It's the second time it's happened. I must get up there with some glue, but it's such a nightmare to get to. It's above where I store all my timber, or a lot of my timber. That's better. That's got it.
Have you got tear out in the middle? A little bit.
I've looked at the middle. Oh, I have a little bit, yeah. Yes, I have. Damn blast. I've got a lot of room down there. I shall sand it a bit.
Douglas Mungan wants to know, Andy, are you feeling okay? This is not you.
Am I what?
Are you feeling okay, as this wood is not you?
Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely fine, thank you. No, I deliberately chose something other than you. I've got plenty of you left still. But I deliberately chose something else. Partly for my benefit. It's good for you to... Oh, that's better. That's gone. Partly because it's better to turn something different for your own benefit, but also for everybody else's.
It's a completely different beast to you.
Oh, totally, yeah. But that's how we all learn, isn't it? By doing things that are totally different.
We all specialise in one wood, but there's no...
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I can say we can all specialise in one wood, but there's no intrinsic value because you get so used to turning that wood that
yeah,
you get
no real
with it.
No real benefit to anybody in that, is there?
No.
Certainly not to you as the turner. That's looking good. Yeah, you've got a better view of the middle than I have, actually. That's my excuse for not spotting it.
Dirty glasses.
I've got my glasses on, but they're so dirty I can't see through them.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everything's fine. It's getting there. 2 more grades. Other way. Sanding up to 400 grit. Don't need to technically with Yorkshire grit, but I like to. It'll then take it on quite easily and comfortably from there without the dust and the noise of the extractor. Right then. Gorgeous. Turn that noise off. Oh, it's nice when it stops. Ten to 2, that's not bad.
Douglas Munningham's question. Do you find it brushing out the dust is better than hoovering it out?
I think there's less likelihood of damage to the finish. I think would be my honest answer to that. I don't know that any way is particularly better because, to be honest, you put sanding sealant on it, it's going to hold all the dust in place. You then knock it off when you put this on. So a little bit of dust actually doesn't matter too much. But I prefer to use a brush, simply as I say because I'm ham-fisted and I'm likely to damage it. Having spent all that time sanding, I don't want to undo it.
I think some people use methylated spirits to clean it out.
They do indeed. Yeah. It's just another chemical added to it, isn't it? I don't know. You can argue it always round.
Mm-hmm.
Meth actually works quite well, but I have got some somewhere as well, but I don't actually know where. Oh, just up there. But it's as I say, it's just another chemical added into the mix.
Yeah.
And I don't like meths very much. It's highly dangerous. I knew a lady who was filling up a coffee machine in Crawley for her boss with meth, because it had a meth burner in it, and it flashed back because it wasn't out. She thought it was, and that was the last she knew of this life.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it does make you think,
Mm.
to be honest. So I'm always a bit careful when I'm using it, and if I could avoid it, I do, for obvious reasons, I think. But,
Douglas, possibly. I don't know. I've not used it mess for a long
what's that?
time. He's
What's
asking
that?
if does that not wash the dust in? Oh,
It evaporates so
excuse me.
quickly. I don't think it does, but as I say, I've not tried it. I don't like the stuff. So
Yeah, left
Well,
excuse me.
theoretically, you should have got a fine enough finish that it's not going to go in very far. But if you're only sanding down 240, you've still got little pores that it could go into,
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
emptying the little pores.
mm.
Um, I find a brush or even the
Even the
air
airline.
compressor,
Yeah,
yeah, providing
I've
you shield yourself if you're using a proper airline. If you're just using an airbrush airline, you've only
that's
got
all.
about 30 to 50 psi.
Yeah,
But when you get up to double that, 90, which is the general
yeah,
compressor,
yeah.
you can blow it back on yourself. So you're
I'm getting your eyes
trying
very
to get,
easily.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're trying to get rid of all the dust, but you're generating more because
mm.
you're blowing it back at yourself.
Yeah. I've only got an airbrush compressor, so it's all right for getting rid of stuff when it's stuck in a hole somewhere. While you're actually drilling. But I don't use it for moving dust around particularly, because it does just throw it into the air.
You're better off with a Hoover.
Yeah, yep, suck it out rather than blow it
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
providing you've got a HEPA filter on it. Otherwise, you're
yes.
just putting it back into the air again.
Somewhere else, yes. Yeah, no, I have got the HEPA filter, which is great. It's one of the best things I bought, I think. Right, so that's that. I think it's only 5 to 2. We've got time. I'll dig out my Coles jaw.
But if you
Stick.
put that over onto the other camera that shows the proper colour,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's still not quite as.
It's not. It's gone yellow, isn't it?
It's gone more yellow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And say
No,
I've just gone and picked up a piece that I turned a little while ago. If you can stick me on full screen, Andy.
is that any better? Not a lot, is it?
Not a lot. No, it's
No, no, no.
not the most brilliant of colours.
No, I can remember how to do this, can't I? Where's my mouse gone? My cursor. Right, we need to go to that. No, that's going to put me on. Yep, it is.
That's Pete. So one left. Right. That is the same wood, but it's more red, and you can tell that on the bottom because there's a streak of heartwood going through, which is white or yellow. But that's exactly the same wood, different part of it. A bowl that I turned just before I went down with being diagnosed. But it's the daylight that's doing it. I'm trying to get it. You can see the colours in it, but the shots on my Circular Wood by Keith page are far better than that. Okay, Andy, you can stick yourself back on, mate. They're fed up with me now.
Do all that, and then I'll go to that one. That should just put me up. Yep. We
Yep,
don't want that
well done.
picture.
Cheers for that.
That's all right.
Forking Owls has joined us as well. and I can't
That's
remember who that
Martin,
is.
isn't it?
Martin, that's it.
Hello, Martin. Welcome. One. Where's two? There it is. Two. Three.
Gary Glass has just joined. Damn, I'm late. See him just in time to hit the thumbs up. You can always watch it from the start, Roy, Gary. It'll be up on YouTube very soon.
It's a bit of luck.
Afternoon, Gary.
Actually in the right place. Whatever next.
And Roy's having to go. Lunch
Never
is over.
happens. Yeah. Yes,
Bye,
there'll
Roy.
be a few got to do that. Bye, Roy.
You've still got 29 watching you, so you're not doing too bad for a lunch.
No, that's good. Right, okay, so can you see that? No, you can't really, can you? So we'll go back to
No, we're better off on the previous one.
just
Martin's
moved.
off. He's going to have a Zoom meeting as well.
Oh, right. Right, so there we
Bye,
are.
Martin.
That's it. Gripped in there. Nice and solid. That's not going anywhere. And all I want to do
They
really,
suggest 600, I think, is the maximum you should spin that at.
they do,
On
yes.
cold jaws, yep.
They do. I'm very slow at the moment. I'll spin it up. And we'll do with that one. All I want to do really is take that
Dovetail out. Yeah.
out, just round it over a bit, make it look a bit more like a foot. Nothing else. That's 600-ish.
Mark, the gentleman woodturners, just decided to join us. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Right, just saying that. Pardon me for all these bells ringing and things. It's somebody loading a van up in the front of the house. That's very obviously not a fixing point now. So that's all right. And so this is something you do when you're putting it in for a competition at the Woodturners Club. Just get rid of your fixings or the obvious chucking points.
You're holding chucking points, yeah. Because you always get marked down if you leave them in.
Yeah.
Even if you try and camouflage them with a bit of decoration.
Yeah, it's not worth it. There's no. It doesn't. It's so easy to do. And I like leaving. I mean, when I'm selling them, I always leave the chucking point on. You never know when somebody's going to come back to you with it and say, oh, "I've just done some damage to it. Can you do anything about it?"
Yeah, it wants repolishing.
Yeah, and if it's one of the bigger ones that won't, you can't get onto the lathe very easily, you need that chucking point. So I do usually leave it on there. And nobody's ever commented on it. apart from a wood turner. That serves him right for going to a village market, doesn't it? That's it. There she is done. That's just about the hour. That's not bad. Not bad at all. If I say so myself, I shouldn't. Oh, I didn't put the... I was going to put a line round, wasn't I? A few lines anyway. 3 lines, I think. 3 lines on my shirt. Where's it gone? There it is. As I've got a detailing chisel, I might as well use it. There we are. It's as easy as that. Coffee well? Not that I could criticise. Oh, I do my
I'll put
share.
my hand over the mic as well. I thought you couldn't hear that.
Right, I'm going to escape while the going's good, because I've just going to pop out for a little while.
Get out before the mad rush.
Well, no, I said I'd meet someone at 2 o'clock, and I see it's gone 2 o'clock anyway.
Yep,
so
yep.
I should be a bit late. But thank you, everybody, for your welcome back and your kind wishes. And
Thanks for coming.
I will see you whenever, possibly not next Tuesday, because Andy's not on. So that's a bonus.
Or the one after.
And or the one after. So and at the moment I'm not turning, so it'll be whenever. But thanks everybody, and cheerio for now.
We look forward to it whenever it is.
Okay,
Bye,
then. Cheers all. Bye.
Look after yourself.
Bye. It's good to see Keith back.
Absolutely.
I should just get this finished because it's so close now. I might as well finish something properly for a change. I will buff it later, but I'm not going to waste time on doing that while everybody waits. One more.
Mm-hmm.
Won't take it too far up there because those knobs hurt. There we are. Right. Get all the junk out of the way, find the chuck key.
Certainly looks very nice.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. That's turned out well. Simplicity is often the answer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it nice and simple. Right. Those Coles jaws are great, aren't they? For this sort of thing. Right, so we'll change the picture and we'll bring Pete in. You're coming in, Pete, whether ready or not.
Okay.
And there it is. It's a nice little bowl, 6 inches or thereabouts diameter. You can see the colour a bit underneath there. But so where is it? Just coming up now. There, that bit is particularly
very
nice. Yeah, nice reddish bit, and much better than it looks on there. I'll try and get my wife to take a decent photograph of it, put it up on Facebook. So there we are, an hour. Not bad. Good. Any questions from anybody? Thank you, Alice.
I haven't seen any.
No, lots of nice comments, which is always worth getting.
Hmm.
So good, lovely. Well, thank you very much, Peter.
No worries.
Helping me through it, and enjoy your 2 weeks off. and I'll send you a thing for when I'm doing my Christmas decks when you come back. When I come back.
Okay. Yeah, no problem at all.
Come back online, that is.
Mhm.
Good. Okie doke. So, if there are no further comments, no further questions, I shall leave the studio. That's the button I've got to press. I knew there was something.
Nice work. Fantastic, Andy. Comments coming in.
Yeah, it's lovely. I just love this feedback you get from it, which is always nice.
Oh, Douglas has come.
It takes, as you do it in an hour, it takes me 2 or 3 days. Yeah, used to take me a lot longer, Douglas. So keep practicing. It's the only way you can do it. Good. Okie doke. Smashing. I'll push the button. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you very much. Oh, there we are.
Bye.
I found the camera.